Hello, my fellow Ravenettes. It's me, Night Raven, back and again, more stories from Reddit. Today we are going to the popular entitled parents. And let's hope that some entitled parents get what's coming to them, if you know what I mean. So let's sit back, relax, and just listen to these tales of superb entitlement. We're going to start ourselves off with a story by Rock the Theody T. Why the heck would you come up with that name? Titled EP Pours Bleach on My Skin 'Cause of My Skin Condition. Wow. So this happened 5 weeks ago and I'm still recovering. I have a skin condition called eczema. It is where the skin gets too dry, it sometimes swells up depending on what I eat, and depending on the weather. Seriously? The weather? My girlfriend is fine with my skin condition as long as the rash is not too severe. The cast! Me? Find out for yourself. Girlfriend, EP, entitled parent. NK, nice kid. ND, nice dad. It was my birthday at the time and I was hanging out with my family and my girlfriend on a sunny day. And my parents decided to invite some friends over for the day. I see my best friend, NF and EP. I met EP a few times, but she hated why I have eczema during a conversation. Note that my skin was very sore and very red, so I stayed inside to avoid my skin from being too hot. So basically, I'm guessing this guy looked like a lobster that got shredded with a cheese grater. I told my girlfriend that I was going to stay inside and that she was fine with that, and she gave me company. My family friends were over at my place. I was worried that EP might do something about my skin condition since her husband is a doctor. She tried to pour boiling hot water on my skin. What the fuck, lady? So I went to see if NF was there, but then EP and NK appeared. I questioned where was ND, and EP said that ND had some last minute stuff to do. Uh-huh, right. You've got him in the back of your trunk, Karen. Admit it. I head outside with EP and NK. NK, 13 years old, and played with my little bro, 12 years old. EK asked me why I didn't want to go out. I gave her the valid reason and she still wanted me to go outside. I went out for around 10 to 15 minutes and went back inside to get some stuff for NK. This is where things get serious. I called my girlfriend to help me with the stuff for NK and told her if she wants to help, she's welcome to. EP said that she needed a break because her arms were tired and I allowed it. I was wrong. A few minutes after I took a break because my skin started to hurt a little from stretching my arms, then EP goes downstairs into the mudroom and grabs a bottle. I thought she had gotten a bottle of water, but EP happens to grab a bottle of bleach. EP comes upstairs, opens the bottle, and purposely pours the bleach on my skin where there were very small openings in my skin and where it was red. I was in so much pain that I started to sob. Girlfriend, what the fuck was that for? He's in so much pain, you dumb bitch. EP, oh, I thought it'd make him better. What made you think pouring bleach on skin would make him feel better, you dumb shit? At this point, me and my girlfriend were fucking pissed. Rightfully so. My girlfriend drove me to the hospital and took me to the ER. That's the best way to spend your birthday. At the ER. I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday. Can you? After being checked up by the doctor, my girlfriend called my parents and called the cops too. Once my parents arrived, EP and K and ND arrived too. ND works at the hospital. EP told the cops that she happened to pick up the wrong bottle and accidentally poured it on me. Yeah, right. At this point, I wanted to beat the living shit out of her. Yeah, I would too. Me and my girlfriend told the cops everything about what happened, and I said I would like to press charges for assault. ND arrives to his coworker and happens to see his wife cuffed up. He questioned why she's cuffed up, and I told him the whole story, revealing how much a bitch his wife really was. EP gave me a prescription cream to treat my wounds, and he told my girlfriend to look after me, which was nice. I pressed charges and I have a court date in the next week or so. I hope EP serves more than a year in jail. I hope she does too. If you're wondering, my arms still hurt a little bit, but still recovering and still treating myself with the cream. TLDR, I invited some friends and family to my birthday, and EP pours bleach on me, causing me to suffer and go to the ER. Wow, just wow. Can you believe? That's not entitlement. That's like freaking assault and insanity. I mean, it still deserves a place in entitled parents, but I don't see the parent in here. I just see entitled bitch. I really hope this person gets acid thrown on them in jail. She deserves it. See how it feels. Oh, your face is breaking out in acne? Let me help you with that with some acid. And I'm not talking about the drug. That's probably what made the mom go insane in the first place. Too much drugs. Too many drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Unless it's marijuana. Marijuana is perfectly fine. Just make sure you don't get caught with it if you're living in a state where it is illegal. Here's another story titled, My EP coworker tried to force me to watch her kid at work while I was working, by Foxy Secrets. I work at Walmart. We get all sorts of weird and strange customers and employees, as we're well known for. You just gotta come at the late hours to see the strangeness. It's just the nature of the world, I guess. The Walmartonians come out at night. I unlock trucks, I stock, I basically do whatever, unload trucks, I stock. I basically do whatever I get told to do because, well, money. My team is made up of mostly men, and we have maybe 3 to 4 women, including myself. The EP is an African woman who moved here maybe 5 or so years ago, and she has an adopted 3-year-old boy. I hate kids, so I really don't care for or about him. Sorry for the sirens. I live next to a fire station, so you're going to have to deal with that. Yeah, sorry, I can't do anything about that. Also, EP is known for being a rude, stuck-up, bitchy, whiny-ass person. She and I got into an argument maybe 2 weeks ago, and she hasn't spoken to me since. So this all came out of left field for me. I was doing a sorting process. Fellow Walmart slaves know it as one touch. Nobody on my team does this process except for me. The EP was scheduled to do it one day and had a temper tantrum, which is why we argued. So I'm sorting, really just throwing everything into totes, and I hear a kid scream bloody murder, and it's EP and her kids. I'm like, maybe she's just visiting? My hopes were dashed immediately. EP, hey, watch my kid while I work. Me, my hands are kind of full. Her kid sees me sorting and starts trying to, quote unquote, help by throwing things everywhere, even in places who don't have totes. Now my job has become 20 times more difficult. EP, alright, have fun. Me, no, I really need you to take this kid. I can't work and babysit at the same goddamn time. EP, well, I can't work and watch him either. Me, then find a real babysitter, you bitch. Her kid starts crying and she starts yelling at me how I made her kid cry and blah, 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 blah. I have this petty thing I do. I have the death tarot card tattooed in my arm, so whenever someone pisses me off, I flash it to them. Yes, it's reversed, so it can mean physical death or terminal illness. She's very spiritual and freaked the fuck out. She told me not to do that, and she doesn't want that negative energy. And if she dies, she's gonna sue me. Yeah, you're gonna sue me after you die. How the fuck does that work? Are you gonna use a Ouija board for that? Have a court summons a judge, and where the witness stand is, you're gonna have the not the witness stand. Where the whoever is the. I don't remember anything. I don't watch court shows. I don't watch Judge Judy. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. You know what I mean, though. Have the defendant or whoever it is, the Ouija board, and somebody's controlling it, and they're figuring it out from there. I mean, seriously, this woman's got problems. Me, at least you won't be a nuisance to anyone anymore if you croak, you old bat. This happened a few days ago, and she gives me the stink eye every time she sees me now, but that isn't anything new. That is awesome. Foxy Secret, if you are listening to this, which, thank you, you are a badass motherfucker. Like, a badass. And I salute you to telling that entitled parent to fuck right off. Some people just need a good old fuck you. This one's titled Save a Life? Nope. By Baked Weiss Kartoffel. So basically today, I'm a 19-year-old. Wait, are not a 19-year-old every day? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Old working on the hotel reception as an accountant due to magical computer stuff. And this is what happened. First post, me, dumb, bad formatting, please forgive. Also, I should note at this point, this entire thing looks more like a r/that happened, or an r quit your bullshit post, but since it happened to me and not anyone else, kinda hard to prove when the hotel itself wants to keep everything low profile. Some German parents who were staying at the hotel as guests had to leave the 14-year-old son at the lobby while they had to meet up with a friend of theirs or something. Mind you, my understanding of German isn't good, like, at all. Why can't they just bring their son with them? Can't you drink legally in Germany at the age of 14? Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no fucking clue. But why can't they bring this kid with them? He's 14, for the love of God. Bring him with. So their son just went off to get some street food, but didn't know that he has an allergic reaction to a specific species of fish. Is it the chicken of the sea, tuna? Kid came back as he starts to eat at the lobby, and him being the friendly guy, decided that he starts up a conversation with a Chinese tourist, ED, with a translator app. A few minutes later, had severe allergic reaction towards whatever he ate that time and fell to the floor while trying to grab an EpiPen from his pocket. Ambulance had been contacted this time due to the severity. When I ran out to assist K and grab the EpiPen out of his pocket, this idiot, an ED, decides to speak up, and here it goes. ED in Chinese, by the way, so not everything is accurate. Really? He's just making a fool of himself, and get that drug away from my kids. Me ignores him and removes the safety cap. Edie's kid, entitled kids, decides to come in at the worst time, this mother. EM, falling behind a few seconds later. ED basically spews bullshit about showing off drugs and whatnot. EM gets extremely pissed off and shouts at staff, not me, "Why are you letting this kid using and showing off drugs, my son? Can't you see that it's a negative impact?" The staff members are trying to explain this to the tourist, but due to the language barrier, you know how this shit goes. Then out of nowhere, EK grabs the pen before I could inject the epinephrine and runs out of the hotel shouting about his new toy. Obviously, I ran after that kid, and so did both parents. And me not being the fastest runner, ED caught up and grabs me by the neck and pulls me back. ED, "Help! This teen is trying to hurt my son! He's trying to chase him down!" EK laughing, "Say goodbye to your toy!" And he flings the EpiPen into a kitchen. Due to the layout of the restaurant next to our hotel, the kitchen is an open view. By this time, we've already attracted a lot of attention. Not the good kind either. The locals now think I'm a child molester or something, and the chefs from the kitchen took the EpiPen and just placed it at the restaurant counter and did nothing but listen to the slew of lies. By then, one of the staff members of the hotel took the EpiPen and ran back to the hotel. It all happened so quick that EP and EK are shocked, giving me enough time to run back and lock the front doors. Now without an entire horde of an angry mob, plus ED, EM, and EK, K struggling to even breathe, not very good in German, but this is what I assume he said. "Sorry I dragged you into this," or something to that effect. I used the EpiPen, to which he starts to feel at least a little bit better, and staff members escort him to the rest area for staff members. The ambulance crew arrives minutes later. Given the situation, the police were contacted too. They took my statement, after which the police told each and every one of the locals who were trying to rip my throat out were explained to what actually happened. But of course, he's the amazing ED. No, police are locals too, so they're basically relying on the locals and translator apps to communicate. ED, "But this team just showed off drugs. Now my son thinks it's a toy. A negative influence, and he poisoned the poor victim too." Police, "Look, sir, it's just a misunderstanding. This boy is trying to save his life due to an allergic reaction, so he has to use an EpiPen." EM, "Liar! He even smashed my son's head when he got near him." Police, "Your son looks fucking fine." This staff member out of the hotel and showed everyone the video evidence to recap. It goes like this. K has allergies. I helped get EpiPen out. ED went and fucking insane. EK and EM walks in, also went fucking insane. Back to hotel. No, Chase, back to hotel. The ED even had the audacity to claim the evidence was fake and tried to make a run for it, to which the locals blocked him off, and promptly the entitled family was escorted to the station, and basically, a lot of this shit happens today. As of right now, the K's parents were informed, and I was notified that K is doing fine. The parents sent their thanks, no updates from entitled parents though, and yes, charges were pressed. Again, I'm really sorry this entire post looks more like spam or something completely made up. Just don't want to get on anyone's nerves. Honestly, I can believe this shit. I seriously can believe this shit. I can. No diss to Asian parents, but tiger parenting, pretty common over there. So, and what Chinese person has never even heard of an EpiPen? What, they use rhinoceros horn or something? If somebody's having an allergic reaction, they use bull penis? What? I mean, because I can assure you that that's not going to help against an anaphylactic shock or somebody who's going, having a reaction. so they can't breathe. Just get a frickin' ambulance, by God. You're all trying to fix your shit with monkey paws and powdered unicorn horn shit. Seriously. Some people are so stupid and so fucking gullible. Like, how can you think an EpiPen is a fucking drug? I mean, I'm guessing it looks like a syringe. I don't have an EpiPen. So I can see where, the idea of heroin or whatever. But if somebody has it in their fucking pocket and they take it out when they're having trouble breathing, you would think, by logic, that it's there to help them, not hinder them. Because last I checked, you don't take heroin when you're trying to breathe. Like, ugh. So, salute to you, Baked Wes Kartoffel. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. My daughter needs a seat more than you. By Caesar. I have a few disabilities. One is to do with my ears. If I stand still for more than a few minutes, I fall over, and I can't really hear very much. The other is to do with my lungs and vocal cords constantly trying to motherfucking kill me. Because of my deafness and my inability to drive and my breathing issues, I have a disabled bus pass, which allows me to travel for free on the bus and take the priority seats, which, because I don't appear disabled, everybody hates. I was on my way to work one morning and the bus was unusually full. Cue the drama music. The route goes past 3 schools, so there are usually few parents of small children. There were no seats available on this journey for some reason, and I was sat in the disabled seat. Enter EM, entitled mother, EK, entitled kid, NP, Nosy Parker, and GS, Good Samaritan, and me. EK, Mommy, I'm tired. My feet hurt and I want to stretch them. Can I sit where that lady is? EM looks at me like I'm a piece of shit sitting in the disabled seat. You get up, so my daughter can sit down. Me, I'm sorry, but I really need to sit down. I can't stand up or I will fall over. That is just an excuse so you can get to sit down. You are in a disabled seat anyway, and you are very clearly not disabled. NP, yeah, there was an old person earlier who had to walk to seat behind you because you sat there. It's so selfish when people use up seats. Thanks, Nosy Parker. You are sat at the front of the bus too. It felt so damn bad for the old lady having to walk. You could have given her your seat and walked yourself, you dumb fuck. EM, oi! I'm the one discussing with you. Give my daughter your seat or I will tell the bus driver you are sat in the disabled seat and he will kick you off. Me? Go ahead and tell the driver, you dumb fuck. I have a disabled bus pass and he knows it, so he won't do jack shit. Mommy, EK, Mommy, I'm tired. Can I have a bus pass? Then I can do what I want? Well, apparently you don't even need to have to be disabled to get one, so why not? If this girl has one, who is clearly fine, then I don't see why everyone else doesn't have one. GS, excuse me, you do know that not all disabilities are visible, right, you dumb cunt? Just because she isn't in a wheelchair doesn't mean there isn't anything wrong with her. Okay, then what is your disability? Me? I really don't need to tell you that. All you need to know is that I am sat here for a reason. Your daughter cannot sit here instead of me, and I am done with this ridiculous goddamn discussion. EM continues to loudly rant to the bus about how I'm faking a disability and how selfish I am. But bus driver shouts at her to shut the fuck up or get off the fucking bus. She eventually shut the fuck up, but her daughter complained the whole way and refused to sit in any other seat, claiming that she only wanted mine because it had more legroom. I waved at them when they got off. They were not happy. I really hope this person did not have to run into those people ever again. God bless that person for their patience too, and thank God for Good Samaritan for standing up for her. I know that ears have to do with balance. It's weird. It's really fucking weird. But apparently your balance organs are located inside of your ears. So, for some reason, I have this silly meme of, not the meme, the ASDF movie where it's like, welcome to standing up school, flop. and you fail. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but that's the first thing that came to my mind when I thought about this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of r/entitled parents. So, next time we see entitled parent, call them a dumbass cunt and tell them to go fuck off. I'm kidding, don't do that. You'll get yourself beaten up and probably dead. So, anyway, that's all I have for today, my Ravenettes. See y'all later. Shout out to Ruben Rock. He is awesome. Go check out his channel. And bye!